Today's topic is a big one. It's worry. Everyone has them. Everyone has them like daily. My name's Sheevaun Moran, and I'm the founder of Energy Mastery. It's a system to help people who are sensitive to energy healing practitioners, people who have more of a soul's connection and really want to learn how to master their energy, and people who are more awake and conscious. And today's topic about worry is a big one because let's say you're the type of person who has really worked on themselves and you don't have a whole lot of worry. However, when you go out into the world, people are worried. One of the things that I recall when I started flying a lot internationally is I could tell when we were landing in U.S. airspace because I could sense the worry energy. It was really interesting because no matter where I flew in the world, about 50 to 200 miles out from the United States airspace, if I was sound asleep, I would wake up and I knew exactly where we were based upon the sensing of that worry energy. And not all countries have that, by the way. It's kind of interesting that it's very prominent in the United States. And so one of the things that you want to identify when you're a practitioner is really clean up that worry energy. Worry energy is ultra sticky, meaning if you are not such a worried kind of person, yet you walk through or are interacting with somebody who is very worried, their worry gunk will kind of stick into your energy and actually permeate your brain. And it's more of a brain thing than it is an energy thing once it's permeated your brain. So worry energy is a made up thing in many aspects. And in order to identify what somebody is worried about, it has so many layers. It's old, it's new, it's someone else's, it's ours, it goes on. And when it is in the energy system, it's kind of like swirling, twirling things that are kind of like a spring. And so if you think about that idea, they're kind of like a spring. Then you walk into somebody else's energy who has more worry, they're going to spring into action. So thus you'll be more worried. The people that you're calm around, then you're going to have less of a worry spring come toward you. Does that make sense? So really, if you're a practitioner of any sort in the healing arts, you have to work on your worry concepts on a regular kind of day in and day out basis. It's not so much like a sticky thing. It's more like it's bouncy and it will take a life of its own. It will bounce around into ideas and situations that don't make sense that you get worried about. And you can see this happen with people who have anxiety all of a sudden, particularly when they go into a hospital. When somebody goes into a hospital, there's a lot of anxiety energy from the people in the hospital, from the nurses and the doctors. There's a lot of anxiety from the family members and people visiting the hospital. And then the hospital itself has so much worry energy that it's permeated with. And so no wonder people end up having more challenges once they're in the hospital because they're trying to combat that worry energy and have it not affect them. And so anxiety comes about when you're sitting in and you're permeated with worry energy. So you sit in a chair again and again and again, maybe at work or somewhere, and you've inherited that chair from somebody who was a worrywart. It's kind of like you're going to have more worries because that chair's energy has the permeation of worry. So something to think about, that worry is something you want to walk around with cleaning up on a regular basis. And here at Energy Mastery, one of the one of the teeny tiny ways that we teach people how to clean that up is to cut the cords. And worry is an unnecessary thing. And it's actually not something we're born with. It's something that we take on and decide to keep or let go. People who really want to heal from physical ailment, a mental ailment, an emotional ailment, a financial ailment, a relational ailment, really need to clean up this worry thing. Because this thing is insidious. It goes everywhere, and unless you clean up those springs, they will spring into action in the least likely times. You'll be somewhere and you'll be very confident, and then you'll walk through somebody else's energy, and you will then have a triggering of your own worry. So that's what the cut the cords are about. And if you need access to those tools, go to energymastery.com and download the book, or maybe just learn from one of our online classes or our in-person workshops. My name's Sheevaun Moran. I'm the founder of Energy Mastery, and let's clean up that worry, because somebody who's less worried is far more functional and has so much more happiness and joy in their life.
For more information on energy mastery and how to master your energy, go to energymastery.com.